Hey guys, it's Sunday. It's like November 4th. This is 101 Jackson. Clearly you can see, you can't even see the damn house from here. It's the only house that has like all these bushes. So it wraps this way, goes over, then it wraps back. We don't have a paved driveway here. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's got a full-size unfinished basement. There is some termite damage. I saw the repairs, but the sills are still bad. This is just not the most attractive thing. You could just open this up, it'll be much better. Maybe just put some railings over here. The roof is a 3-tab or an architectural shingle roof. It's single layer. The siding is vinyl. The roof looked okay except for like in this back area here. We got to power wash the house. Second. So like where the roof, this is a flat roof over here, which you can see is really wavy and wobbly. That thing just looks really bad, and you're on the inside of the house. There's sheetrock damage over here on the ceiling. It's probably because there's like no gutters, and you can see it kind of dips. But it's just not put together right where it meets out this side of the roof there. But the gutters are missing here. Gutters missing on the back. On the foundation, there's just like a hairline crack over here. We can fix that with some stucco. They just have like a wooden platform as a step here. So we want to redo that. We'll put in a new sliding door. Same thing over here. We have a difference on the height of the stairs. So just give them a better looking stair right here. So when we walk in, again, we'll do all the power washing. The window, none of these are all the single insulated glass windows, but every single one is missing all the storm windows on here. So it's very inefficient. The front door, maybe you leave it and paint it. Maybe you want a new look one on it. We have all this knotty pine wood on this house. Me personally, I'm not a fan of it because it's just very dark and gloomy. I mean, if it was me, I'd be sheetrocking on top of it, and then sheetrocking on top of this as well. So we don't have all those drop ceiling tiles. We have a step down into, like I said, a little sunken living room. This is where you can see we have the roof issue. So I'd be sheetrocking all on top of this. We have the radiator, the hot water radiator heat. So I don't know if any of these are cracked or not. If not, I mean, you can put some baseboards back in. Under the carpet is the asbestos tile. So we'll figure out what you guys want to do there. But the floor can be sanded and refinished because it's not buckled. We do have the fireplace. Maybe this is one section where we leave the wood here and just kind of keep that painted. So over here we have the kitchen. Kitchen is more elongated than it is wider, but unfortunately you have the fireplace right here, so we're not going to be opening up any walls. We got this ugly ass texture on the ceiling here. So we can essentially just do new cabinets. It gets a little harder over here just to pull the cabinets all the way over because you have the windowsill, which is down low. So when you walk over here through this entrance area, you have a bedroom to your left. Again, it's got paneling, different kind of cheaper paneling. It does have a light fixture. So we've got wallpaper on here. We don't even have base trim down here. We just have a shoe molding. So we have, again, just this one has cove molding. So this is the hallway. The attic stairs that get redone. I didn't get upstairs. So we have a bathroom. Through that window, we'll just close the window up. There's a little 4 foot by, I don't know, 12 foot, just a storage area. So it's just very basic. We'll get rid of that soffit. We don't need the storage up there because it makes the shower claustrophobic. But these are just the 4x4 tiles. You can already see the repair's been done here. And the tub is like one of those old school tubs. The doors here are louvered doors, which I don't know why they have the louvered doors here. You don't need them, nor do they match. This is just paneling. This is the painted paneling. So I mean, this is one thing you could do in the other room as well. It doesn't look horrible. The only thing you can kind of tell is when the panel has the seams. Like you see that one right there. You'll notice it more in person, but you can tell where this panels have where have the seams at. This is the only replaced window in the house. I would be replacing them. So you're looking at new sheetrock. If you want to cheap out, you can just, you know, this part where it's a little damaged, cut that paneling out, patch it, and then you could paint this paneling and then just put some new base trim around it. So, or you just sheetrock it. You know, this wall, let's see if I get it. Oh, there you go. You kind of see how beat this wall is because this is just wallpaper. It's just been painted over. The outlets are 3-prong outlets. Not all of them. Yeah, that's like a 2. So this one has the old switches, but there's no no light fixture here. So I'll probably add some there. That one has a light fixture. So we'll walk back. We're in the living room, sunken room. You can't open up any of this wall over here. The fireplace is right behind here, so we can't really do anything over here either. This is just the back entrance area. And then we have the stairs. We're going to have to do some railing on the other side. We just got to finish up the sheetrock. They took it down to do the venting for the boiler. So the boiler's a Wild McLean. It's a high efficiency unit. Everything seems to be proper here. Everything seems to be in order. So I would think that this is a fairly good unit to keep in here. Let's see if we find a year. Oh yeah, got impatient, took too long. But bottom line, it looks good. We do have water issues here. So we're having some water coming through this part. I can see the water coming in from over here. And then there's actually a drain on that side that I'll show you in a minute. But the panel is just a 100 amp panel. So it's a home line unit. You guys are trying to add air conditioning, which I don't think I would here. You'll have to upgrade. That's just the take-o valve. This is your pump. The fact that somebody uses this kind of a fitting, I mean, it just tells me they did it properly. I mean, it's a nicer fitting. So somebody didn't like put cheap shit in there. This is their hot water heater. It's just electric. It's small as shit. I mean, that's only like 3 feet tall. Up here you can see the all the sister joists. So we end up having the sister joists because you could see, like on this one, this is from the termite damage. And back here we have termite damage on the sill plates. So unless we're going to sheetrock that or cover it, you know, home inspector is going to find that in a heartbeat. I didn't bring my flashlight with me, so this is all we got. But down here there's just like a little trench. It's a pipe, and I don't know what the pipe is for. It could just be a drain, but there's water in here right now, so I don't know what's going on there. We might have to snake something out. Got a hot water heater. This is just a little crawl space storage area, and this is the main stack drain, which is good because it's PVC. So everything works out good there. I mean, the basement should be fairly easy to kind of clean up and paint, but just, you know, why is that water there? I'm not too sure. So they do have a well for the sump pump. If you could see the shadow right there, it's because there's water. So you see on the outside they have water there. And we do have live water here. It did rain a lot just the other day, so that could be it. Small things like we got to do add a GFI here. I don't know why we have this check valve here. We got to check out the plumbing on what the hell all this stuff was for. Oh, I see what they did. So they have the drain for the sump pump, so instead of discharging outside, it wraps and it goes into this trap, which is the house drain. So you got to eliminate, you can't have that there. Anything else? That's pretty much it. So the house livable square footage, it was just about 1,100. The basement was a little bit smaller because there's that little, what you call it, the sunken room doesn't have the basement part. But we're looking at, in my opinion, you have a lot of sheetrock going on, you have a lot of trim. I think there was 11 or 12 windows we had to do, the sliding back door. Let's go to the back of the house. Got a power wash, get rid of all this stuff. Cut down all those bushes in the front. I mean, everybody has a driveway paved nowadays except for your house. There's an apartment building behind the house here, but these are our sections of fences. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So there's nine sections of fencing that you should redo. I wanted to come onto this side here. This was that little storage unit, so it only goes in like 4 feet, and then it goes into the house like 12. Since we're not, we got to do something with the siding because we're missing siding here and missing siding up there. So we'll get some and maybe we can color match it. Here's where we're missing the gutters. That's just going to be the clean out. And you see the condition of the windows on the outside. All the glazing's broken on here. And since you don't have storm windows, quicker, easier, faster just to replace it. And this is just a view of the front yard. So this front yard needs a lot of cutting down to be done here. And then realize if you guys are going to do this, then you have, you can leave like the main tree, just take down all the bushes, all these things here. If you guys do that, realize we're going to have a choppy front yard because none of this grass is going to grow back in the winter. We can leave this maple tree right here, just prune it up. Get rid of that big tree because it blocks the house. Maybe that Charlie Brown Christmas tree, maybe we leave that one. It's up to you guys. Leave this tree, it'll have some leaves, it'll come back. And then cut everything else out. I think that is it.